All right, today we'll be looking at Wednesday, Thursday, Bellwork 1-27, 1-28. Still working on our visual information and informational text reading skill this week. We know that visual information can be charts, it can be data inside of a box, it can be a picture, it can be a caption by the picture. So anything that's underneath or to the side is a caption telling you what the picture's about. Then you can have also information in a chart with bullet points to kind of guide your thinking even more about that topic. So here we go. Learning through play. Legos have been a favorite toy among children. Oh, we always look at the questions, Ms. Summers. How does the text box support the main idea? I didn't do that on the first Bellwork. What is most likely the reason the author included the text box? Text box. What key detail from the text could be added to the text box? Okay. So what key details could be added? What is most likely the reason the author included the image of the dinosaur? Most likely the reason. Include image. And then 5. Which of the following would be most helpful to the passage? Okay. Alrighty, so we've set our purpose with our questions. Learning through play. Legos have been a favorite toy among children and adults for many years. Children don't always know it, but when they are playing with Legos, they are also learning. Playing with Legos has many benefits. When children play with Legos, they are learning that it's okay to take risks. Sometimes their creations turn out beautifully, and sometimes they end up a mess. Learning to be flexible and try no matter the outcome is an important lesson for children. Children are also increasing their critical thinking skills. They learn to plan out a project before jumping in. They also have carefully placed the Legos in order to get the design they are hoping for. When the design doesn't go as planned, they must problem solve to decide which pieces to rearrange in order to improve their work. As children grow older, they must read directions in order to make more complex creations. In turn, this improves their reading comprehension. Reading manuals and directions can prepare children for many real-world scenarios. Who knew learning could be so much fun? All right, so we're ready to go to our questions. How does the text box, support the main idea of the passage? All right, so the benefits of Lego play. Increases creativity. Yep, that was mentioned. Develops problem solving. Yep, that was mentioned. Enhances critical thinking. All right, so how does it support the main idea? It shows the reader why Legos are fun for kids. Well, it does show that. Okay, that's a possibility. It gives the reader an idea of what kids can create with Legos. Well, no, it doesn't tell us that. It tells us the benefits. I'm going to eliminate that one. It lists the benefits of Legos. So, let's see. It shows the reader why Legos are fun for kids. It lists the benefits of Legos. Okay, so let's see. Well, stating the obvious right here, it is C. All right. What is most likely the reason the author included the text box? To give readers a quick summary. Well, that does, because that was mentioned, and these things were mentioned at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. So it does give a quick summary. Okay, that's a possibility. To encourage readers to purchase their own Legos. Well, no, it didn't kind of try to do that. To spark imagination. Well, it didn't do that either. So A is my correct answer. All right, which key detail from the text could be added to the text box? Okay, increases critical thinking. Well, it already does mention that. Improves reading comprehension. Well, that's not in there, but it did mention that, so that's a possibility. And is a favorite toy among educators. Well, okay, but that doesn't tell me the benefits, and what needs to be in here is benefits. So my correct answer is B. And you're going to answer 4 and 5 on your own. All right, turn to the next side. And this is for Thursday. We're still looking at charts and graphs. So like right here, we see the depths of the ocean and what the names of those depths are. All right, questions. How does the diagram support the main idea? So that's the diagram. How does it support? Question 2, what is most likely the reason the author included the diagram? All right. Number 3, using the text and the diagram, what can readers infer about the following sea creature? Okay, so what can we infer about this guy right here? I see him right there. Okay. All right, number 4, using both the text and the diagram, what can readers infer about the following creature? So I need to find this one. Okay, so it's right there. All right, so infer about the following creature. Okay, all right, we have set our focus. What lies below the ocean? There are 5 ocean levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Each zone is home to sea life that thrives in a habitat specific to the zone in which they live. When you visit the beach, you see the sunlit zone, which is where the majority of sea life lives. There is also much plant life here because the sun reaches this zone. You can find bioluminescent, the ability to make light creatures in the twilight zone where the only dim sunlight reaches. Okay, so there's that one. The midnight zone reaches depths of 13,100 feet underwater and receives no sunlight. There are several species of animals that do not even have eyes in this zone because they are not necessary to function. Isn't that interesting? While the midnight zone is very deep, it certainly isn't the deepest. The Madal zone is between 19,000 and 36,000 feet. The Hadal? Oh, that's the very deepest one. Whoa. Similar to the abyssal zone. Water temperatures are barely above 0. Creatures in these zones must be able to handle very cold temperatures. The Hadal zone includes the extreme depths of the ocean, such as canyons and trenches. Each zone is unique with its own sea life. Yeah, look. That is very unique. That's very interesting. All right, so let's take a minute and look at our questions. All right, how does the diagram support the main idea of the passage? It provides the reader with a visual of sea life that lives in each specific zone. Yes, it does, because it shows me what lives here and here. Okay, so that's a possibility. It provides the reader with the depths of each zone. Well, it doesn't necessarily tell me in the diagram how deep. The text does. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and eliminate that one. It informs the reader of the unique characteristics. Well, it doesn't tell us that. It just tells us what the names of the zones are and what animals live there. So, visual of the sea life that lives in each. All right, that's my correct answer. All right, number 2. What is most likely the reason the author included the diagram? Okay, so why did the author include this? To give readers a quick summary of the text? Well, this doesn't tell me what some of the text tells me, so I disagree with that. To give the reader more information about each species found in the ocean zone? Well, it doesn't tell us specifics about each of these species, so I'm going to eliminate that. To give the reader a visual of the ocean's zones and some of the living things that are found there. I agree with that. All right, you're going to answer 3 and 4 on your own. Thank you.